Hello everyone, my name is Carol and this is Winter Haven Wisdom. And today is Friday, January 18th, 19th. Woo, 19. And tomorrow we are in Aquarius season, and Pluto is also in Aquarius, so we have some big energy changes coming in for us. And then on the following Thursday, I believe, we have a full moon. So in Leo, so it's going to get interesting, folks. It's going to get real interesting. All right, so Spirit guides, what do we need to know today? What's going on for us today? What's in the energies that we need to be aware of? What is going on for the population? What does the collective need to know? Well, I don't think quite that much. Well, maybe so. Good. Okay. Bottom of the deck when I stop shuffling is inner core and solidity. This is about being solid in your core, right? That you're strong, you're independent, you're peaceful, hence the dove coming out, okay? That's a great energy to have, and this also came out in the daily tarot reading this morning. Okay. So we have that energy, and that is a 9 energy. Move my water out of the way. I already cleared off the whole desk because I felt like whew, we're going to have a big swish of energy here. I have a cowlick sticking out in my head. It drives me crazy. I can't get it to stay down. Sorry. Oh. So that's a 9 energy. And then we have an 8 energy with rain. And flucunity. I still haven't looked up that word to say it right. But it's the same kind of energy, right? This is someone who's going through some healing, right? And she's protecting herself. She's all curled up. It looks like she has a hole in her soul. And, you know, Spirit is there helping this person, whatever this rain energy is, this cleansing, this healing. A hole in her soul. Then we have 1 expansion in north, and this was a in the morning reading too. So this is about heading in the direction of our true north, our destiny, where we're supposed to head at, the path that you're on, the energy you're using, you're facing your true north. And we all have your north and south nodes you can get in your, if you get your astrology reading, you can find out what your north node is. Mine is Cancer, so my south node is Capricorn. And right now, the north and south nodes are in Aries, with the south node being Libra. So you know that. Then we have Oceans with Bravery, and this is a 30. So this is someone who is, you know, this person is brave. They're balancing the world while in the water, right? So that would take some bravery, wouldn't it? And takes a lot of balance too. So someone is balancing in these deep emotions right now. They're being very brave to even venture this way that they're going, whatever. They're brave. So that's a 3. Then we have desert with solitariness. And this has been a regular energy out here. I think it comes out every day that whoever we are reading for, this part of the collective, we maybe all have very solitary energies. Maybe we're very independent and we don't need help from anyone. At least we think we don't, right? And that is a 4. Then we have electricity with wildness, right? Maybe some wild energy is going to be coming in. Maybe somebody's energy is ramping up in some way and it's not in control right now. Remember yesterday we had the fury with the brush fires that were here. So this wildness is coming into somebody that's right now in the rain. Nope, that's 8. That inner core energy is a wild energy right now. And the next thing we have is the equator, to make equal. And this is a 5. And 5s are about change numerologically. So there may be a change coming in that's going to bring balance and fairness to a situation. Okay, so that's what we have to start here. Not a bad start for a Friday, right? What's going on here? All right, spirit guides. What else do the angels need to tell us? What else do the angels need to tell us? What is going on with the energies? What do we need to know from our angels? Okay. Bottom of the deck is round and round. And remember, this was an energy we had yesterday, right? Knowing that you may be feeling like nothing is moving or nothing is changing in your life, but in fact, a lot is. You've learned a lot and you're just ascending, okay? Life is going to get better and better and better for you as you keep going around this circle in your life. Okay. First is 44, and this is a thinker. And this is a master number, so we're going to keep it out that way. And here we have someone thinking, and they're thinking deeply and profoundly, trying to figure something out. I like the banner that's at the top here. It almost looks like a finish line, right? That maybe whatever this person thinks is going to bring them to some kind of completion. We have by the book, which is an 11 energy, and this is about somebody following the law, the rules and universal laws like the law of attraction, you know, doing things in the right way that will bring them success. Then we have new life, which is a 3. So somebody's in new energy, going into new life, and they're being brave, right, in this new energy. Next is no place like home. This is a home way up in the sky, right? It almost looks like a birdhouse on a hook. We got the moon here. It's a crescent moon, so it's not full, and that's the way the moon is now. It's a crescent moon. And this says no place like home. So this is something you can look at a few different ways, right? This is an energy of maybe you don't feel at home in yourself and you need to come home to yourself. You need to be united, mind, heart, and soul, be one complete compartment of a person, right? And when we look here, we see there's a hole in the soul. So while this could be somebody that sees you as home, right? Maybe they feel at home when they're with you, or you feel at home when they're with you. This could mean somebody moving or leaving a home, returning to home. So it can go a few different ways, but it's about change. It's a 5, so someone's home may be changing. Then we have another 7 here, into the sea. And this is going with the flow in life, you know, one thing at a time. That's a 7. And then we have time to go. And this is a 9. So this is somebody running down a dock, about to take a leap in. So this is kind of like a fool energy, right? Maybe somebody's going to make a change in life. They're feeling solid. They're feeling fiery. And now they may be ready to take a leap of faith and step into a new life. Then we have exchanging gifts, and this is a 27, which comes down to a 9. That's going over there with time to go, exchange gifts. Then we have 21, clean it up. And this is about cleaning up your energy. It's about cleaning up your house, your belongings, your car, whatever it might be in your life. But the biggest energy here is about letting go of the past, cleaning out your energy, letting go of the crap in your mind, the worries, the fears, all that kind of stuff. And this is a 3. Then we have why, that question of why. Why are you doing something? Why do you want something? Why are you doing that? Why did you do this? Why am I doing this? The things, the whys that you're asking yourself, right? Why? What number is this? 31, so that's a 4. So in this solitary energy you might be in, you're going, why? Why? Maybe somebody has a lot of regrets or anger around decision or something they made. Ooh. And we have the observer out here. The observer energy. So somebody could be watching you. This would be like the Page of Swords. Okay, they could be following you, checking you out on social media, watching your stories or whatever you might be posting. They could be looking at old pictures of you. They could be looking at old text messages. Whatever it might be, this person is thinking of you heavily right now. And this is an that's a 4 energy. So we have the observer, the why, and the solitary. So I'm taking that solitary energy to mean like a hermit kind of energy. Why and the observer. Then we have chaos and conflict. And this was out yesterday too. And this is a 33, so we don't reduce that. And then we have unfinished symphony, and this is a 10. Okay, so there's something in your life that is unfinished, and it may stay that way, right? You're at the end. A 10 is the end, and it's unfinished, and you may have to accept that that's where it's at. I do see an egg, like something is going to be birthed, right? And then there's a keyboard there, music. And you may be somebody that gets messages in music, okay? If you're not, start paying attention to songs when you get in your car and turn your radio on. That song you hear. You could be getting messages on the TV and commercials and things like that. Overhearing people's conversations, okay? So pay attention to your surroundings. You might be getting clues from the universe. Okay, so those are the energies we have there. So we've got our 4 energy building. Of course, our spiritual 11s, 22s, and all those kinds of numbers is growing. But number 9 is looking like it could be the winner today so far. So let's get the sacred she. Always brings some good insight, I feel, into the reading. Okay, spirit guides, what do we need to know? Oh, I feel like Spirit has a lot they want to get out here today. Whoa. Holy cow. Okay. Whew. Got a lot of energy here. Ooh, bottom of the deck is refresh. And there's a child inside of this old face, right? And I think as we get older, we start feeling like that, right? Your body on the outside starts changing, but you're still this youthful energy inside, right? And sometimes the body just doesn't cooperate the way we want it to, right? So that's on the bottom of our deck. And let's see what else came out here. Put my glasses on for this. We'll separate them. With the amount that came, we should have every element covered here. So we've got our spiritual energy, and I think it's going to be a large one today. I think Spirit wants us to know a lot here. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wowee. Okay. Yesterday, remember, we had very little, earth energy and very little water energy. And our spiritual energy was low. And we had the higher fire energy yesterday and air energy. Fire is the smallest by far today, yet we have that electricity energy and we have this chaos and conflict energy here. So let's run through fire first, and that's the energy of adaptability with a 7 and the refresh. Okay. So this is like a 3 of Wands energy, and this is like a 7 of Wands. That spiritual protection vibe, that self-protection vibe. 3 and 7. Okay, and then next our water energy. We have Voyager, and this is a 3. So someone is, this would be like the 3 of Cups, right? And this person is on a voyage. They're going with the flow, and they're just on a voyage. We have what would be the 7 of Cups, and this is different opportunities that might be coming into us. And it's about the different roles we play in life all the time, right? How we might have one hat on at one part of the day and how we have to switch it up. And it's kind of part of this adaptability energy, you know, realizing that you can adapt to other situations and wear different hats for different occasions, right? So life is full of choices. And you have adaptability. Not everybody does. Some people. And then we have flow. And this is like an Ace of Cups energy, right? And you're in the flow. You're in the flow. And Ace of Cups is about love, right? So you're in the energy of love. You're flowing along. And if you're going to be in any energy, right? Be in the energy of love. Love is our greatest commodity. Okay, so we have 8 with blame. Okay, here we go, folks. Blame. What are you blaming yourself for something? Are you being too hard on yourself? Are you blaming someone else? Are you failing to take any accountability for something in your life? Do you feel something is everyone else's fault in your life? Right? Blame. This is an 8. And that might be the hole in the soul there energy, right? Maybe that's why someone is feeling out in the rain. Then we have 9 with fear. So that's like the 8 of Swords. And then this is the Nine of Swords, right? Someone fearful, just maybe worried about a lot of things in life, having difficulty sleeping, that kind of energy, afraid to face something. 10 is grief. So somebody may be mourning the loss of something right now, and they're in real grief. This would be like the 10 of Swords, and they're having just a hard time letting this grief go. And, you know, it can take a long time, especially if this grief is around the loss of a loved one, right? Sometimes it's just hard to let that energy go. And that may be what somebody's struggling with here. Or if you have fear, blame, shame around a situation in your life, maybe that's what you need to let go, huh? Grief. And then 2 is that restraint energy, that 2 of Swords, restraining yourself from making a decision or taking an action in your life that maybe you know you want to take and you're not doing it, or you need to take it, you know you need to take it, and you're holding off for some reason. And that would be the energy of leaving that, whatever the 10 of Swords is down there, leaving that energy. Okay, so that took care of our air energy, you know, and that's all around our thoughts, right? Our communication. Okay, and then we have our earth energy now. 5 energy with perseverance, somebody staying strong and courageous and working through a situation. Then we have labor of love, somebody hard at work, devoted to something they love for work that keeps them at it and passionate about it and excited about it. And this is an 8 energy. And that's where we have blame. And then honesty. That's an 11, so that goes up here. 3 is cooperation. This would be like the 3 of Pentacles. You know, maybe you're a very cooperative person, that you get along and all that kind of stuff. Help, support. And then we have respect, having respect for the planet, every little thing in it. This would be like a 5 of Pentacles type of energy. Having respect for everything in life. For the earth. Okay, and then lastly we have all the spiritual, and boy, we got a ton of them. So let's run through them. We have that compassion energy, and this is an 8. And we've had that out a lot lately, having compassion for people. And then we have the 7 energy with karma, and karma is real, right? So are you good karma or bad karma? What have you built up in your life? Okay, something to think about. And then we have another 11 here, and this is wisdom. Okay, you've been through a lot, right? Maybe you've healed and you've learned from your circumstances, and over time you have become wiser, and you hold a great deal of wisdom, and your wisdom may be helping other people, or could help other people if you share it. And next is a 9 energy, and this is anxiety, right? Someone may be feeling anxious, overly worried, maybe some depression. Okay, and that is a 9. Fear and anxiety. Okay, and then we have 0, a new beginning. And that goes with that new life energy, right? Phoenix is rising for a new beginning, 0. I think the Fool is a 0 in the deck, isn't it? So 0, a new beginning. And then we have 1, alchemy. That's like the magician's energy, right? This is someone who can use the energies, like they transmute them, right? They turn negative energy into gold. You can see all the different elements there: earth, fire, water, air. Look at the hawk up there. Truth of Swords there, the pentacle. I said the Truth of Swords, the sword of truth. So why didn't that sound right? So that's a 1 energy, and that goes with that north and expansion. The way you're manifesting is expanding for you. And then we have 15, 16, 17, understanding. That you may have a good understanding of your situation and what's going on. Okay, that you understand how it is, and this is an 8 energy. Looks like you have your third eye open. Okay, so those the spiritual energy was actually better than some of the other energies that came out. So whew. I'm going to look at, in the book, I want to look at that grief energy. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I want to look at that will help me. Okay, grief, that's an air energy. Where is it? 10. Shock, pain, and fear are the first stages of grief. Then comes loss and the realization of an unasked for severing of the bonds of love. We need to pass through the experience of grief with open eyes and an open heart, to cry, to scream, to release the fear. Then by learning to love and care for ourselves, we can traverse the valleys of depression and hopelessness and begin to heal. Okay. Shock, pain, and fear are the first stages of grief. And we have fear there too. Let's see what it says for fear. Don't be afraid. If you are afraid, you can't move forward. So somebody is afraid to move forward. Let's see. And that's with the energy there of time to go too. So what's this anxiety energy for this person? Let's see if we can figure this out. Because this person has been in crisis. Okay, this is anxiety. I am a coyote lurking in the shadows, frightened by the light but drawn by the heat, wanting to be warmed but not burned, filled but not consumed. I struggle because that's what minds do. Whipsawed by hope and fear, I fight to preserve a life I despise, the alternative being so vast. If I could find some bias, some viewpoint, some foundation that could not be doubted, would it give me peace, like a lily pad for a frog or a burrow for a hare? Somehow it seems more honest to talk about my troubles than the gentle song of waves shimmering in moonlight, lapping on the shore. Yeah, so somebody is worried about moving forward in their life in this time to go energy. They're worried about foundation and stability in their life. And yet they are strong and they have this fire energy in them. They know they need to make a move. They have the ability to exchange gifts, energy with somebody. But the fear of change is stopping them and causing them anxiety because they know they need a change. And they're grieving something, some kind of loss in their life. Let's look at this understanding one. I'll be glad when I've really gotten all of these down, and I apologize if anybody finds this disturbing, but XVII, crisis, understanding. All right, I'm going to do some more reading. I'm sorry. This is around understanding, the card that came out, and this is with compassion, a labor of love, blame, and that person that's out in the rain holding themselves. Our senses are the window to the soul, and it is within the soul that the alchemy of understanding occurs. True understanding is beyond language and beyond words. While it is owned by none, it can be shared by all. It is universal. Words are the tools of understanding, but silence offers our inmost understanding that resonates gently from the heart of a being. Like a smile, it cannot be borrowed, it cannot be expressed. Understanding grows through self-awareness, reflection, and witnessing whatever life brings. The pain, the challenge, the attachments, and the joy. Don't turn away from the trials and the hardships of life, for they cultivate understanding that calms the mind and brings peace to the heart. Profound understanding can occur in a moment when a fragment of insight clarifies a life's lesson, even after many lifetimes. In the right timing of things, while watching an everyday event like a leaf falling, an illuminating shift in perception occurs that reveal the extraordinary in the ordinary. Understanding can be elusive, hovering in the mist, just out of reach, until when forged by the practice of witnessing and meditation, it rises to the surface of one's consciousness. When guided by good judgment, understanding becomes wisdom. Understanding and wisdom are soulmates, for without understanding, there can be no wisdom, and without wisdom, understanding loses its purpose. Together they shine a light on one's path ahead. And we did have understanding and wisdom come out here. So for the collective here, I think that's a nice message that whatever we are in self-protection mode over, standing out in the rain, this hole in our soul, maybe it's not so much a hole as it is an open soul to take in this labor of love that somebody has, this compassion and understanding, and this wisdom is what this person is holding in their soul. And what doesn't fit here in the rest of these energies is this blame energy. So let's take a look at blame, and that is an air energy, and see what that's about. Got 888. One day, I finally stopped blaming someone else for my problems. I stopped blaming father, mother, destiny, society, God for my resistance, my judgments, my self-betrayal. I felt exhausted, drained, spent, and for the first time liberated, free to turn my focus inward and take responsibility for who I am and the life I have lived, for all the darkness and the light. Also, I stopped blaming myself, and with that, all kinds of inner divisions began dissolving, and a great sense of integration, creativity, and power took its place. So it's what I said first, right? We have to stop blame altogether. Stop. Life happens, right? Like, we all have something. We're all in some kind of an energy, and we've succeeded for ourselves. We've won, we've lost, right? On the path, and they're all opportunities. You can't push blame in the way you want to. You can't, things are the way they are. You have to have some kind of acceptance of situations in your life. Take accountability for your own self. Give yourself some grace, right? You can't blame everybody, put the blame on everybody else for things that have happened in your life. You can't. And, maybe that's part of healing, because some situations do come with some blame, right? Sometimes we are a victim. But it's not, you can't stay in a victimhood mentality and blame somebody else. And I'm not saying that is going on here, but there are times when something, somebody has to assume the blame for something. But often there is more than one thing at fault in a situation. More often than not, it's more than one thing. So forgive yourself, forgive other people, be in a spirit of forgiveness, and don't be in a spirit of blame at all. Someone is really really holding on to themselves like that. Okay. One other energy I want to look at is this voyage energy quickly from water. I think I got that right, but I want to take a pic. Yes. That's about being on a path, and the path is a voyage. No matter where you are, you're on the path, no matter where it ends up, no matter where you go, what direction, whatever, you know, the voyage is the path, and your path is a voyage. Okay, let's get our cosmic journey. What do we have here, spirits? What is coming out? Woo! Anything else, Spirit? Bottom of the deck is, you decided to wake up, or else why else did you draw me? So that goes along with like the why, right? Why? Ask yourself why. Okay. We have 36. You contain the entire universe encoded within you. So this is a 9, and I believe that came out yesterday. Divine Dragon. This is a 4 energy. This is realizing how powerful you are, but be careful with that power, right? Be very careful, because you don't want to breathe fire onto somebody, right? You got to be careful with dragon energy. 9, cut away what is no longer needed for you. Right? Be careful what you cut off, right? This is a tree that's dying. This branch is dead, and you're just cutting it off so the rest of the tree can get more life support, right? 9. Then your effortless effort is fully required. So you're going somewhere. Spirit is helping you. This is a 3. There's like a rocket ship going past a crescent moon here. Your effortless effort. Polish your mirror for perfect clarity. You know, how are you looking at yourself? Are you looking at yourself harshly? Right? Do you worry too much? Are you not appreciative of yourself? Are you too harsh on yourself? Do you neglect yourself in any way? And this is what energy? It's also a 3. Then you cannot pour from an empty cup. And so right? That's about having some self-love, right? Pouring some compassion into yourself instead of blame. And it's funny, this is an 8 energy too, right? You're pouring compassion and understanding and love all over the world. You're giving all your love and light away. Are you saving any for you? And next is fulfill your destiny as a cosmic change maker. 7 energy. 6 energy. It's our first 6 today. What do you know? It's the first 6. We almost had a lockout of energy, right? How are we on time? We'll do our map energy here, our sacred map. Actually, this is the enchanted map. We'll do this energy and then we'll do our review, okay? And see what we need to highlight. Okay, bottom of the deck is intention with 22, and this is your intention, right? It's growing. You have the energy of growing down there. The wisdom and the wish on the dandelion flower, and that's a master number. I'm going to pull the book out right now just in case I need it. And then this is Field of Dreams, and this is about building a heaven on earth for yourself, right? Building a world that you feel good and happy and free and balanced in. So that's a 3 energy. Making a choice. This is a 3 energy. Somebody is making a choice. It's like they're going through looks like a goalpost or some kind. Let's check this out. You're required to come to a decision now, hence making a choice. You're faced with a dilemma or a fork in the road and must make a conscious choice regarding the next right action. Whatever the choice is, you must take responsibility for it, yet you needn't be afraid. You may not have all the answers right now because the way ahead can't be known until you've embarked and traveled a few steps. Trust your intuition, ask for a sign from spirit, and you will be led to the right path. If you remain conscious and aware, your choice will be the right one at this time. Life is always about learning. Success lies in choosing consciously, guided by intuition and spirit. Okay. And it also says making no decision is making a decision too. People do understand that, right? Boy, this 3 energy is huge today. Compass, 50. This would be a 5. I haven't seen this one before either. It's the day of new, people. As long as you orient your compass to true north, the direction of your higher power, you will never be lost. You're entering uncharted territories right now and can expect wonderful new experiences. To stay on the highest path of your destiny, you'll need to keep your compass pointed to true north. Only spirit or a higher power can serve this function. Money, prosperity, prestige, romance, and other material achievements can't help you find your path. They are simply things you may experience along the journey. Know that spirit is working in your life, so even if you feel lost temporarily, it will be easy to find your way. Have faith and trust, for your compass with spirit as true north will ensure that you'll never be lost, even on a starless night when all seems dark. Okay, so this is about the this energy here, this true north, facing your true north. And this is where we have the change energy coming. Then we have moonlight. I think we had this energy before, right? This is hidden things, things you don't know. Like you don't know what's coming on your path. And you may be wishing upon stars in the moonlight. That's another 6 energy. And then we have the energy of this is details, that there are important notes. There are things you need to pay attention to. And clarity comes in the details of your life. So look closely, pay attention to the details. I know we've had this before. And there's a compass out here. There's a magnifying glass. There's a rabbit with a magician's hat on. And that's luck, right? You got to pay attention to synchronicities in your life. Something weird happened to me this morning, and and now I'm knowing why I got those messages, and it just hit me as I was looking at this. So this morning, there's one, I was on my phone and a message about imposter syndrome came on my phone. And then, I went about my day. I just took a quick look over my phone and I saw that quick little message and I watched it. And then I was in the kitchen cleaning up and I had the Today Show on in the living room, and they did a segment on imposter syndrome. And I'm seeing that energy here. So you have to know how bright you are, right? Like somebody may not realize that, right? They may not realize how good they are, and that's why they need to polish their mirror and give that love and compassion to themselves. They're missing that about themselves. They're missing, they don't They put out a beautiful energy and they don't see how beautiful they are themselves, is what I'm getting the message. Somebody needs to hear that you may be really blaming yourself when you need to give yourself some grace. Okay. So those are the energies we have here today. My goodness. Okay, let's run through them. In our 0 energy, we have a new beginning here. Somebody is rising like the phoenix. Today is a new day for somebody. They are facing their true north. It's a 1 energy. And they're in this alchemy, magician kind of energy. Flowing with the energies, making things happening with them, transmuting them, working through them. Somebody is in this 2 of Swords energy, not making a decision that they need to make. And we just read that you're at a crossroads. You've got to make a decision. You can't stay in the energy you're in any longer, this 10 of Swords energy. We go into our 3, which is the biggest energy of today, with bravery, right? Dealing with some deep energies, the new life energy. Clean up your thinking, clean up your space. Refresh. Remember who you are, right? Remember the bright light, the youthful energy, right? You're on a voyage. You're on a path, which is a voyage, right? You don't know where it's taking you or where you're going to end up. You're just happy to be on it. You have a great level of cooperation about you. You're willing to cooperate and do teamwork and help other people. Your effortless effort is needed right now. Spirit is with you, guiding you, helping you. Polish your mirror, right? See how beautiful you are. See that unicorn that you are. And you're creating a heaven on earth for yourself. You are the architect of your life. You're the builder. You're the creator. And it's time to make a choice. What is your choice going to be? Do you even know what your choices are? Right? Then we have the 4 energy with this solitary energy, the desert, just alone. The why energy, ask yourself why. Maybe, why are you spying on somebody and just not talking to them? And you have this divine energy, right? Be careful. Be careful with our dragon, you know, our powerful energies, because we can unintentionally, right, burn fire. You know, we can breathe fire on someone. And then we have this 5 change energy, about to make equal, the equator. Things coming into more balance for you. No place like home. This is about self-love and being united, heart, mind, and soul. This is about missing someone, returning to a home, buying a home. Being strong and persevering through a difficult situation. Having great respect for yourself and all living creatures, right? And this compass energy of facing your true north and going after your destiny and being guided by spirit on this path. And you may, on this path, experience all sorts of different things, opportunities that come to you as a result of that, because you've chosen this path. To the water, flowing with the energies, right? This great adaptability has come through you. You have lots of choices right now. You're flowing with the energies, and this is like an Ace of Cups energy. Karma. You know what side of karma you're on, and pay attention to the details in your life. And you know how I had talked about the unfinished symphony and how you might get messages. And I think I just demonstrated to you how I got a message that needed to come out here. So pay attention to synchronicities like that. If you have something on your phone that then shows up on TV, that's spirit trying to reach you and let you know something, okay? That it would show up here, right? How many times do you need to get something into you? So pay attention to things like that happen to you. You know, if it happened on the TV and then happened on my phone, I'd be more suspicious, right? Because your phone is listening. But it came up on the phone hours before it showed up on the TV, and hours later in my reading. So that was a message Spirit wanted me to get out in this reading today. So pay attention to your details and think about the kind of karma you're amassing in your life. Are you on the good side of karma or on the bad side of karma? You know, try to keep your side of the street clean, right? So you never have to worry about it. Then we have our 8 energy with fiduciary, being out in this rain and staying strong in that open soul there, exposed. You have this energy of blame around, and that needs to be addressed, whether you're blaming yourself or other people. We need to take accountability for our own actions, and we can't blame others. A labor of love. You're passionate about something you're working on. You have compassion for people. You have wisdom and understanding. And you've got to fill your own cup. You've got to take care of yourself before you can spread this love and light all over the world. Then we have 9, another big-ish energy today. 3 and 9, really big today. Solidity with our core, right? Being at peace. Inside, being strong and peaceful at the same time. This electricity energy is coming in, a wildness coming out in you. Time to go. Time to leave something, to move on, to make the decision. Exchanging gifts, reciprocal energies. Somebody afraid to make a change in their life. It's paralyzing them and they need to make a change. Anxiety, anxious about the unknown, what's going to happen. Maybe a little bit of depression even here. This energy of the entire universe is encoded within you. You know, all of your ancestors' wisdom, it's in you from your birth. And cut away what you no longer need, what isn't serving you. Hair stuck to my lips. Then our 10 energy, and the biggest here is this grief energy. Somebody really grieving a loss in their life, a significant loss in their life. And this unfinished symphony, and understanding that sometimes things are left unfinished and you just have to accept that you might not ever get the ending you want. And you're mourning that, and you need to work through that. You might have been lingering in that energy for far too long. Then we have 6 energy, but in moonlight, right? Some things we just don't know about, the unknown. And fulfill your destiny as a cosmic change maker, right? And that's part of this compass and being on this path, facing our true north. Then we have all of our spiritual energy here. The 22 with our intention. Like we've set our intention. We know what our intention is. It's growing. We're wise. We've made a wish. We have this wisdom and understanding. And that's powerful. We are honest. We might be managing a little bit of chaos and conflict right now in our lives, or people around us may be going through chaos and conflict. We're following universal law, right? We're going by the book. We're doing things in accordance with universal law. And somebody's really thinking right now. So we have a thinker and an observing energy. Somebody in deep, deep thought, like you might be in the Hanged Man kind of energy, or in the Hermit energy. So that's what we have today. We have somebody stepping into a new life. We have somebody else on a path where it's time for them to make some sort of a choice about what they're going to do. Are they going to cut away something and move forward in life? Are they going to take that leap? Right? Are they going to leap? To walk away from the fear and just go for something? Okay, hey, it's 1:11:11 right now. Whew, 1:11:11:11. I wasn't going to do an oracle pull, but let's do it. Let's do it. Ooh. Look who just showed up. Page of Swords. That's the spying energy that's down there. It's like another little hidden message that just came out for us. Someone's watching. Okay, bottom of the deck is playfulness. And that's an energy of just enjoying life, having a good time, laughing, being silly. This came out in the morning reading, and it made me think of my Thursday night with my friends, and we just have the best old time laughing and being silly about the craziest of things. We just have such a good time together, and I'm so blessed to have the friend group I have. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have Dragon Spirit with change coming in, and you know, we've seen this change energy for a long time now. Eagle Spirit with freedom. You are free. You have free will. You can go and do whatever you want to do. You can take what action you want to take in your life. We have Wood Nymph with beauty, right? And this is about being beautiful inside and out. And that people can see your beauty. They can see that you're beautiful inside and out. That's such a lovely energy, right? When you are authentically yourself, that beauty shows all around you. You're being patient. You're taking one day at a time. You're flowing with the energies. You're taking your action with passion. Mystic Meadow, a sanctuary. This is Spirit wants you to know that your spirit guides are around you. They're helping you. They're guiding you. They're trying to build you this sanctuary in life. Okay, bring yourself to a place where you are peaceful and comfortable, and know that Spirit is there for you. And then Owl Spirit with wisdom. And you have developed a great deal of wisdom in your life. And as you go through more situations in life, heal and elevate yourself, you gain even more wisdom. And like we read, wisdom needs understanding. And when you put those two forceful energies together, you really can help other people and make really strong, conscious decisions for yourself. But you have to start by giving yourself that compassion and self-love, okay? That's a big energy here. Making a choice, self-love. I'm working through the grief. All right, folks. Interesting reading today, huh? Very interesting reading. If you're into numerology, 3 and 9 and 5, big energies here. If you're here and you're grieving, you know, I'm very sorry for any losses you've went through. I know how hard that is. I know what a difficult energy it is. And I also know how destructive it can be. And you have to learn how to release it, to let it go and remember the beautiful things. Oh my goodness, bunch of birds flying through. Ducks, I hear them quacking. Yeah, so might be time to turn the page on that grief, huh? Do pay attention to synchronicities in your life. Pay attention to the details. All right, I think we'll end it here. If you're feeling really conflicted in these energies, I give personal readings. I'd be glad to help you out, give you some clarity. Just drop me a message and I'll reach out. And what else? Thank you for supporting the channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you be part of our channel. And I hope you all have a great weekend. Tomorrow's a big day. I'm going to start working on the next week's, the Sunday readings today and start getting those out and up. And they ought to be interesting with the big changes tomorrow into Aquarius and the full moon in Leo a few days later. So you'll see that energy. And the last weekly readings, we had quite a few towers. Even at the beginning of this week, remember, we had a couple of towers come out. Even yesterday we had a tower come out. So, and we had all that crisis energy yesterday, right? So things are looking better. We still have the chaos and conflict energy here, though. So things are moving along. At any rate, I hope you all have a lovely weekend. Sending love and light out to all. Take care. Be blessed. Bye-bye.